Thank you very much. About there, that's all right. Right, fire away, guys.
Katherine, take us through 5-wicket haul, possibly one of the best balls, was it, you've ever bowled, that one to the Smith NRL?
I mean, yeah, she's a very good batter, and I know that from playing at the Stars with her. I knew she'd be a handful, and it was about coming out and making really short work of it this morning, not spending too much time out there, and not letting them add too much to the total. So it was, I think for me, it had to be a very good ball to dismiss Annabelle. So luckily for me, it worked out the way I wanted it to.
How much does the 5-wicket haul mean to you?
It's been a while. I think someone said maybe 16 years, which is absolutely ridiculous. But we don't often get to play on wickets that have a little bit of something in it for the bowlers. So I'm just really happy that conditions suit. The ball is working out pretty well at the minute, and the pitch has been great for cricket in general and Test cricket. So it's fun to play with, and I'm just happy to have contributed this time round.
Just on that, how do you rate this pitch? Because it's a common complaint that you play on used pitches and roads. How do you rate this one?
Like I said, brilliant. It's a breath of fresh air. No one wants to play on a pitch where you don't get a result. No result for me is like, it's just sad, isn't it? You always want, whether it go one way or the other, a result means an exciting game for Test cricket. And with it being viewed on air, we want to be able to showcase our skills with bat and ball, not just bat. So it's been, for me, a breath of fresh air to have something to get excited about, and be happy to run in on time after time.
Are you expecting Australia to potentially declare overnight, or are you guys ready to go back to the field?
No, not necessarily. They bat really long, really deep. Wouldn't surprise me if they expected, their last 3 batters to get 50 as well. Jess Jonathan got a 99 against us in one Ashes series, so she's capable of putting on a lot of runs and causing a lot of damage. So they would have backed them to add another quick 50 at least. So I'm glad that didn't happen, but no, I never expected them to declare at that point.
Heather's innings today, that's quite special. 122, I think, John, not out, and still going tomorrow. Can you just try and sum up that innings and how important was that innings?
Oh, massive. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. She is resilient as ever. She's got a lot of fighting spirit. She's 100% a leader. If you want to lead by example, that's how you do it. I don't know if she does it personally, but if she could teach me, that would be lovely.
Just on that innings, I mean, it's a long time ago since Canberra Test in 2013, but it was another time when England were in trouble. Australia had scored 330 odd, and Heather came out while wickets were falling around her. I don't know, did you think back about that? I mean, that was the last time she scored a century. Do you think that was a better innings than that one of Barnsley?
Yeah, I think that was better. There was a bit more in this. Equally, both brilliant, both really tough situations, but that's what she's made for. And none of us thought that she would go out there and not do it. We all believe that she can do it. She does. Australia do. And she's that level cricketer, that level batsman. That's what they're there to do. And unfortunately, no one could back her up, which is the sad thing about it. But Sophie Ecclestone is doing a stellar job at the minute.
Scoring faster than Lauren Marshfield on that day. But what about the match situation itself? Where do you see this now? You need a win really from this test. Leader of trailing by around 100. Yeah. Do you think you can still win from here, and how do you go about sort of tackling this?
Yeah, I think you can win from anywhere, personally. We've obviously set out to win. We made a good start of it. We didn't take our opportunities. Had we taken our opportunities, there might be 100 less on the board, of which, right now would be set in a really good position. But that didn't happen. So we've been clawing that back since. Not an ideal start with the bat. Obviously didn't mean to, but the fight that we're showing should be an example of what it means to us and what we're trying to achieve with this test. The last hour of that was absolutely brilliant in terms of giving back some hope to us. Obviously, we're going to probably look to reduce that deficit and put maybe a few more extra runs on the board, and then come out and fight like hell again.
Do you think a little bit of being a few times, although we were told that you said you were going to be zen before this match. I don't know how zen you were when those catches were going down. Do you have a word with anyone about that?
I've never been zen, have I? I can't remember. No, I mean, I can't scream at my fiance, can I? Screaming and shouting gets you nowhere. I've found that over the years, and it only makes actually people feel worse, because then they stressing about the next one coming. So things like that happen. Stuff happens. You don't expect it. You work really hard. I could bowl 300 balls at Rachel Haynes and get one opportunity. And so, it's heart-wrenching, but no one means to do that, and everyone's trying their best. So I've just got to remember that even though I'm really fiery, passionate, and want the best, stuff like that happens, and you can't let it destroy you. You got to charge in and bowl the next one the same. So, yeah, I'm staying fairly.
Just back on Annabelle, you mentioned you and Nat played with her at the Stars last year, and she's incredibly talented young batter. Was there much banter between the three of you, particularly with you getting her and then Annabelle getting Nat?
No, she's actually fairly quiet, and as you know, Nat's quiet. She's more of a I'll talk with my bat and my ball. I'm the loud mouth. I just can't help it. I wear me out my sleeve. You know how I feel at all times. And I'm not ashamed of that. Just, that kind of character, and I'll give my all the time. But Annabelle's not that kind of girl, she's the same. If you watch the way she runs into ball, she's dead serious. You can see I think she's got two brothers, and I can just imagine how that went at home. She'll have been competitive and wanting to win, just like me and my brother. So I think we're all bred from the same cloth, but go about it in different ways. But banter-wise, it's pretty quiet. We just go about our business.
Right, I think we've got time for probably just one or maybe two very quick ones from Zoom. We've got Adele blaring out again. So we'll come to anyone on Zoom, please.
What a tune.
Hey, Nanny, it's Lisa.
Hello.
Just wanted to ask, was there a decision once you passed the follow-on of maybe declaring and putting the pressure back on Australia?
There was always chat about it. Obviously, we've got to stay communicating the whole way through the test, and there's an option there. But with how well Heather was going and Sophie was going, I think because Heather was scoring at quite a quick rate, she's not looking to block, she's looking to score. I think that really gave us a bit of fire, a bit of momentum, and I think she's quite keen to add a few more, maybe quite quickly in the morning. So yeah, it was a discussion, but not yet.
Thanks, Lisa. We'll do Matt and then Kalyani. Quick questions, please, because Australia are waiting. Thank you.
Thank you. Katherine, you mentioned Heather's previous innings there. I just wonder how you compare that to any innings you've played in, any innings you've seen, given the situation in the match, the situation in the series.
Yeah, good question. Obviously seen some brilliant hundreds in World Cup cricket, one-day World Cup cricket, and 100 by Danny White here at T20 style. So, I've been around a long time now and seen many great hundreds, and that does fare top three, I would say, just because, like you said, not one person has scored a significant score. So she's taken the whole world on her shoulders and dug extremely deep to put a score on the board and achieve that milestone for herself. So yes, I'd say top three, and in terms of importance, top three too.
Thanks, Matt. Last one from Kalyani, please.
Thank you so much, Andy. Congratulations on a 5-4. First of all, Katherine, my question is, you played in the last 2 test matches, one at the North Sydney Oval, another in the Taunton. And the end of the test match, the conversation about the pitch was not that positive. So looking at this pitch, you talked about it in the mid-innings. What is your assessment now that the both sides are batted on it?
Yeah, it's been a popular question that I think I've lined myself up. It's been a very good wicket, a very good cricket wicket. There's obviously a bit there for the batters. We've seen, 190 and 80, 70. So there's plenty of runs to be had, but there is something in it for the bowlers to keep them, excited and happy. So, like I said, and you've seen some turn. We've seen everything, carry, bounces. It's an exciting wicket. It's a wicket for all. And all skills of every single variety have been shown in the last 2 days and will be for the next 2. So, in my opinion, it's a brilliant Test wicket.
Thanks, Kalyani. Thanks very much, everybody.